Good day, fam, and welcome back to another episode of the Haywood Courier. It's just me, Rico, and I'm going to be your host for today. Now, today is going to be Friday, March the 21st of 2025, and we got one pickup today. All right, so we are picking up from Layered Plastics, and we are driving 48 miles for a total of $130.39. Now, before I go any further, I want to remind you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if there's anything you see in my videos, if there's anything you don't see in my videos, or if there's anything that you do see in my videos that you enjoy, hit that comment section up and let me know what you like or what you don't like, so that I can be sure that I'm making my my base happy. All right. Now, it's going to take us about half an hour to go ahead and get to Layered Plastics. So once we arrive there, I'll get back to y'all. All right, that's all right. So guys, when my dispatcher called me today, I'm telling him, I'm like, man, it's been like real slow lately. And he's like, yeah, man, I did realize that. But he was like, this is kind of like that time of the year in my area specifically where it's a little bit slow, but he said in another month or so they'll be picking back up. And I think that information is important for several reasons. Number one, it goes to show why it's important to have something else in the clutch, so that when there are slow times like this, it's not a very stressful situation. Being that I do have a dedicated route, it helps me out just a little bit, you know, when I'm not too busy working my daytime gigs. So that kind of like is what's been happening right now. I've been slow, but I've still been blessed to be able to make a little bit of money. And the next thing that I wanted to say about that as well is that while you're watching YouTube videos and things like that, just remember, if the content creator that you're following or watching is not in your area, you really cannot compare or contrast your situation to theirs. And that's super important, which is, like I was saying, when a lot of YouTubers were saying that in their area was slow, my area was bumping. Now, a lot of the YouTubers and content creators that I follow, they're saying that they're booming and I'm going through a little slow patch right here. So every single thing all depends on the area that you actually live in. But also on the other half, it doesn't matter what you do. Even sometimes when you're working a job or whatever, they have their seasons or that slow time of the year. So I really don't think that this is anything that is abnormal. I think it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so right now I'm just taking whatever I can, whatever makes sense to me. I actually was tempted to take an order yesterday, $316, 190 miles. I was tempted to take it because I'm like, man, it's so slow and I really need something. But, you know, when I waited out, I was like, nah, I'm not going to take it. But then later on that night, I was thinking of it and I was like, you know what, I should have took that order. And that order was actually from Airspace. I told you guys a few videos back that I was accepted to Airspace. So I told myself, you know what, in the future, being that I don't get very many Airspace orders and I need to build a relationship with them, I'm just gonna take whatever they send me next that makes sense. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be over $1 a mile. It just have to make enough sense for me to be able to take it. So yeah, just something I wanted to fill you guys in on real quick. So I'll hit you back, like I said, once I get to Layered Plastics. Right.
Philly connections. Down Kensington Ave, in the hood down there. Philly's fucking rough and sun's fucking. They don't give a fuck about nothing over there. So I told Phil, I said, don't even waste your time going to see the Liberty Bell. You can walk through the square.
All right, guys, a pickup has been made, as you can see in the back, and we are headed to the next location. I already told you guys earlier that it'll be about 48 miles, but that 48 miles is going to take us about an hour and 2 minutes. All right, I'll see you all when
Sonia Road, then bear left.
All right, guys, that drop off has been made. As you can see back there, it is ready to go. We are headed to the next location. Like I told you guys, it is 48 miles. That is going to take us about an hour to get there. So let's ride. Pull up some?
No. I need to straighten out a little bit. Maybe not.
What's your name?
Dale.
Alright.
Anything to sign?
No, we're good. Thank you very much, Dale. Have a good afternoon. Alright, guys. So that drop off has been made. Man, that dude, man, needed to slow down a bit. The way he kind of like rammed into my van a little bit. I guess he was overexcited or whatever, you know. But so yeah, 48 miles, $138. That looks pretty good. It's 10:43. I actually just got a notification that there is something else going on today. No, that's not a good one. That's a car order. Yeah, so I'm about to head back towards my crib. It's gonna take me about an hour or so to get back there, and if nothing else pop off by the time I get there, I'll come on and do an outro with you guys. All right, guys, so I have made it back to my house. I went and picked up some lunch, and it is now 12:23. And nothing has came through the pipeline or anything like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I have some things inside that I'm doing. I got some seedlings that's popping out, so I got to transfer them over to under some other grow lights and things like that. So definitely something to be able to keep me busy throughout this weekend. I'm really not gonna go over the my numbers for this week because I did not hit my minimum or the goal that I would usually want to meet. So whenever I do meet those goals, I'll let you know the numbers. If I don't meet the goals, I won't. But today, just to go over a quick recap with you guys, I drove 48 miles and made $138. I was basically able to make that $130 within the hour. So although it is slow right now, it is great to be able to get those individual pickups that at least get you a little bit of the way of where you're trying to go. So I'm definitely grateful and humble for that. Yeah, so I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you all so much for continuing to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as that notification bell, so you know every single time I drop a video. So yeah, it's just me, Rico from the Haywood Courier. Thanks again for your time, and until the next time, fam, peace.